I'd like to talk to you about my top 3 mistakes I made in my 3-year property journey. Just sign this agreement and they'll send a separate letter, set a wider time frame. So one of the mistakes I made was trusting the wrong person. Greetings, this is Abdul coming at you with a property education video. So I'd like to talk to you about my top 3 mistakes I made in my 3-year property journey. Technically, I've been in property since 2016, but before then I was an apprentice. So it's my 3-year business anniversary and I want to share with you my top 3 mistakes in business. And without further ado, number 1, the golden ace, was trusting the wrong people. So I haven't really made that many mistakes in properties, but the mistakes I have made have been quite costly. And to be honest, they weren't really a result of my own misactions, except in the judgment of who I decided to trust and do business with. Now, in property, what we have is a phenomenon or concept called co-sourcing. So I might have a property with a landlord, you might have an investor who's willing to buy the deal. We work together, co-source and split the fee. Now, I had an investor who was eager and looking for deals, and there's a co-source, I'd seen them be posting again and again, and we had a few conversations prior trying out deals, and I thought this was a moment, let's try out that deal. Now, that deal went south, and it went south because the co-source specifically lied about what was involved in the agreement. They said things like bills would be included when they weren't. They said, oh, this will be included, just sign this agreement and they'll send a separate letter. All these small things that you just don't really expect someone to lie about. Due diligence is very key in property, but I'm a person of trust and like to deal with people I trust with, so I don't expect people to lie to my face. So one of the mistakes I made was blindly trusting this person, taking their word at face value when I should have done a bit more deeper due diligence and maybe not even have dealt with them in the first place. So that cost me some money and sadly some status and relationship with my investor, because that deal went a bit south, and because of that, things went a little bit sour. Now, we tried to make up for it best as we can, but that was probably one of my biggest mistakes in property, trusting the wrong person. Now, the second mistake I probably made, which probably might not be looked at as a mistake, is trying to grow too quickly. So that first mistake I spoke about was a result of sort of the same thing, trying to grow too quickly. I was on the lookout for deals for my investors, but because I wanted to get them results ASAP, I looked for the closest deal that was available and I leaned on that because I wanted to deliver with speed. Separately to that, there were several agreements that I tried to set up with people where I wanted to grow too quickly by taking on too much, which was foolhardy at best. It wasn't a phenomenal mistake which led to the loss of funds or anything like that. But if I had just taken a deep breath, instead of trying to do things in a 3-month period or such short period of time as trying to achieve my goals, set a wider time frame of everything I wanted to achieve, and it would have made my life much easier. Instead of trying to do things now, rush, trying to get things over the line, just taking a deep breath and being a bit more relaxed in how I went about my goals. Now, when you've got bills to pay and you've got money that you want to make, sometimes you can be a bit rushed, but that rush can lead to mistakes which set you back and take you longer. So sometimes slow and steady does indeed win the race. Now, my third mistake in property. Take a moment to guess what that might be. So, my third mistake was something that I'm still working with today, but it's not having a concrete plan. Now, it's like if you want to get to a destination, it'd be very foolhardy for you to jump in your car and just get on the motorway and start driving and figure out as you go along. Sure, you'd have a lot of fun, you'd meet a lot of people around the way, you'd fill up on food, you'd get loads of experiences, but you wouldn't know if you're any closer or further to getting where you want to go. Why? Because you haven't set your destination. And there's a quote I saw the other day, it said, if you are on a train and you realize you're going the wrong way, then get off the train as soon as possible. There's no point delaying to take the train to the end destination of the wrong destination if you're going in the wrong direction. And the only way you'll know if you're going in the wrong direction if you have a concrete plan. And a plan is not, oh, I want to make £10,000 per month. No. Our plan is Ace Investment Properties wants to house 100 families by the end of 2025. How are we going to do that? We're starting a fund where we're raising £500,000 for investors to invest with and partnership into the business, and we're looking to get 100 to 300 students to join our free community on skool.com/ace so they can learn how to source deals and help us raise funds in terms of the sourcing fees they will get from the deals we provide to them. That is a concrete plan with goals and objectives that can be easily measured. How many families have we housed this 2025? How much funds from investors have we raised? How many students have joined the free community? These are all easy, measurable goals with a time period attached as well. 2025, 100 students, 100 properties, 100 families. Very easy goal to stick to and focus to. Whereas I just want to make £10,000 per month, I'll do anything to make it. It's not a very concrete goal. So having a plan, a goal, and objective that's very clear, concrete, that you come back to every day, not one you change every single week, every single month, would have been one of the ways I could avoid making mistakes in property. And the final golden ace, the last mistake, the one that I should have considered and taken into account much sooner, well, that is a bonus. And if you want to learn about that, then you should go to our free community where we teach you everything you need to learn about getting involved in property completely for free. All you need to do is go to skool.com/ace, join the free community, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I'll tell you the last mistake I made in my property journey. So if you've enjoyed this, simply go to the link in the bio or skool.com/ace, join the free community and make your first £1,000 in property now. I've been Abdul Karim, Director of ACE.